Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Pashvika. Welcome to GLOBO Magazine Pay channel where we make content for artists and career entrepreneur. In today's video guys, we're going to be talking about if I were to start over with my own online journey as being an artist, as being a career person, whether I'm selling my work on print-on-demand websites, whether I'm selling my work on Creative Fabrica or starting with this YouTube channel, what are the things that I could do differently to make it happen for me fast? And what are the things that I need to correct and all those things. I'm going to be talking about that in this video. So let's dive in. Before we go, consider clicking the like button guys. I do really appreciate that. If you want more such video, consider subscribing, hit the bell icon so whenever we upload new videos you'll be getting notified about it. Also, we have a lot of the free resources to help you make more money. The link is in the description box below. You can simply click on that link and you can download it. You can subscribe to our email newsletter. It's 100% free. Right now we have put on waitlist. Once we get started with that, we will going to send exclusive content regarding making money online. The link is in description box below. Let's talk about this thing. So the first thing I want to talk about when I get started with the business. I started with my own business with this online journey back in the March of 2020 when the corona hit it and there was a pandemic, the lockdown was there. Then I get started with that because I was at the home. I firstly started with my art magazine. Then I started with the print-on-demand, Creative Fabrica, started with the KDP, the Udemy, the audiobook, and the different kinds of businesses I started in my online entrepreneur journey back in the March of 2020. Now, some of them I started in the June of 2020. Some of them I started with the late 2020. So it was almost more than a year. It was almost a year. So let's talk about what are the things that I could do differently if I need to start over it again. Now, first of all, I think that when I was getting started with all those things, I did a research, but I think that I didn't give it a try. I just go full on with that. So that is the first thing I would do differently. Like whenever you want to get started with something new, always I can say give it a test drive. We give it a test drive when we are purchasing a car, but why not give it a test drive when we are starting with our online business? Like this thing we really need to take into consideration. Without going into full to with that particular stuff, you just need to give it a test drive to see whether you really enjoy it, whether you really feel that that thing fits in your box or not. So that is the one thing that I could do differently because I think that I give it all in all. I just think that okay, it's for me and I give it all. I also started with the commission hour like I was doing the commission hour because I was making the realistic portrait from the graphite, and I did the few of the commission. Then I realized no, it's not for me. Then I quit that commission stuff and I did with all these stuff. So it was almost like hidden trial method that I was doing for the almost 2020. I was trying a bunch of the stuffs. If something fits in my box, fine. If it doesn't, then I was about to leave that. So I think that I could do differently this one particular thing of doing the test drive without going full into that particular thing. So that is the thing I could do differently. Another thing I think I could do differently is actually doing a little bit more research. Now I do a research a lot and I love that part of the business. I love that part of being an online entrepreneur. I do a research a lot, but I think that I need to do a research about what are the different kind of the print-on-demand websites in general, because in the beginning I was getting started with my print-on-demand journey. I started with the Redbubble, that's all. I didn't start with the other print-on-demand journey. I started with the other print-on-demand journey later on down the road. Like started with the Redbubble, uploading the designs and doing all those stuff for the Redbubble only, and then I later toward 3 months later on I started with the Teepublic, and that's what the two platforms were there for me in the more of the 2020 then until my Redbubble account get suspended, and then I need to switch over to the other print-on-demand websites like the ZAZZLE. I was looking for other websites and I was giving it a try. So I would say if you are starting with the print-on-demand journey, do a research. See what are the different print-on-demand platforms out there. At least have 2 to 3 platforms on your list that you can get started with that. See whether you can start and open up a shop on that platform or not. Do you need to get an approval? Is there anything that you need to pay to get started with that? It's a marketplace, it's a print-on-demand service, or what it is. So have at least 2 to 3. Don't just start with the one. Because if you're putting a lot of the time and effort into the one and that one suddenly goes out of the corner and you leave like what the hell is going on? Like this thing is gone. I was completely focusing on one platform, now it's gone. I don't know what to do next. So that was the scene was there with me when the Redbubble goes out of the corner and I was banned from that platform. Although I started with a new shop as well, but I'm not uploading on the new shop, but still that was a scene for me when I saw that Redbubble was going out of the corner, it's getting me suspended, and I was like literally looking for the more ways to incorporate in my print on demand business. Another thing I want to tell you guys, don't just focus on one aspect of the business, or don't just focus on one stream of income. I was solely focusing on the Redbubble in my print on demand journey in the very beginning. I was completely focusing on the Redbubble because I think that I saw some of the videos and people were making big money on a Redbubble, so I thought that I could also make a big money until my Redbubble account suspended and I was completely out of the corner. Then I was like, what I do differently now, what I need to do now to start making more money or to continue making the money that I was making from my Redbubble shop from some other print on demand website. So that is the thing. You need to start, not just focus on one, at least have 2 to 3 platforms on your site. So if one goes out of the corner, you don't feel like isolated, you can have the other platform that's working well for you to get the consistent income each and every month into. Another mistake I think I did with the ZAZZLE. I started with the ZAZZLE back in the late November, or I guess late October of 2020, but at that time I wasn't doing any research. I was just uploading the print on demand designs like that only on the ZAZZLE. I got the first sale, but it wasn't really working well for me until I realized in the late May of 2021 that I've been doing so many things wrong. I have to correct it, and I opened up a new shop and seeing the sales. So if I started with the second shop early 2021 or maybe late of the 2020, I would be a bronze or silver pro seller right now, and I would be making more money than I am making currently. So this is the thing. I think if I would to start with the ZAZZLE, I would really do a lot of the research on a Google, YouTube, blog articles, see how many people are selling on this website, how they are selling it, how to upload the products, how to promote it, and how to make the money. This thing I could do differently if I want to start with the ZAZZLE again. Another thing I want to talk about with the YouTube channel. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys, my experience with the YouTube so far wasn't really good until I actually took the YouTube seriously. I started back with my first YouTube channel. I think it was back in the late of 2018, 2019. And at that time, I was completely focusing on my college. I was in the college and I was giving entirely time to that. So I wasn't able to give my time to the YouTube channel. That was an art YouTube channel, okay? I wasn't able to give my complete time to that, and due to that I was really inconsistent, and even when I was making the video, uploading the videos, my energy levels are quite low in those videos. So I wasn't getting any traction, I wasn't going anywhere. So in the 2019, the entire 2019 went like that only. Until 2020, the lockdown hit, the pandemic happens, then I realized that I need to take my YouTube channel seriously. Then I started this YouTube channel, which you're watching currently. I started uploading the videos, and then I started uploading the daily videos, I think in the late December of 2020. And now I think that if I did this thing quite earlier, I would be having thousands of subscribers on this YouTube channel, not just this number only. Of course, I'm grateful for all those things that happened with my YouTube, but I think that I need to take it seriously before earlier on as well. Like, of course, I was in the college, I wasn't having that time, but still I have to take that thing seriously, and I didn't take it seriously. I wasn't really consistent, and the energy that I was putting in my videos wasn't really worth it. And that's why the results were pretty not fulfilling, not satisfying at all. So that thing I would say, if you're getting started with a YouTube channel, please guys, take it seriously from the day one itself. Don't take it as a side burner. Don't take it as like, I'm gonna do it when I feel like doing it. I'm gonna do it when I have energy, when I have a focus, when I have an idea. No, in this way you will never ever going to grow your YouTube channel. It's my personal experience. And if I wanted to start with a YouTube channel again, I would give it my all to that YouTube channel. I would seriously lay down all the topics, all the ideas that I want to make a video for that particular YouTube channel, so that I can take it seriously. 3 videos a week, if not possible, 1 video a week, or maybe 1 video in every 15 days. But don't leave a gap of 6 months, 7 months in your YouTube channel and then you're starting back again. So you really need to be consistent if you want to see the results from your YouTube channel, if you want to go anywhere with your YouTube channel. So this thing I would do differently. If I want to start with a YouTube channel, I would really take it seriously from the day one itself, writing all the topic ideas, video ideas, getting started with that, making the videos, recording it, uploading it, customizing my video title, description and tags, and also focusing on the thumbnail and doing the promotion and all those kind of stuff, especially with the Pinterest. Few key takeaways. If I want to get started with that, I want to do a little more research than I did before. I want to just not just get started with one platform, at least have 2 to 3 platforms, at least have 2 to 3 income streams coming into my bank account to be having a consistent income each and every month. At least need to be consistent on the YouTube channel if I'm starting a one. I want to be consistent with whatever I'm doing. I don't want to leave all those things in the background. It's happening for themselves, and 6 months I gain conscious about that particular platform, and I'm looking at that platform and I realize, oh, I just leave that platform like 6 months like that only. So I really need to be consistent, taking things more seriously than I used to back in the 2019. Another thing I could do differently is actually believing in myself. Now, you would be thinking, I do believe in myself. I have a confidence on the camera and I talk frankly and all this kind of stuff. Yes, I do have a confidence frankly, and I do have a belief in myself, but that didn't come in the first place. When I was getting started with my own business back in the 2020, I wasn't really confident. In fact, in front of the camera, I was really not at all frankly. I wasn't really bold enough to make these YouTube videos facing the camera and speaking confidently and doing all those stuff. So I wasn't really confident that before, like until this entire 2021 really helped me, shape me, build that confidence, building the faith in myself that it's possible, I can do it, and I'm getting the sales, I'm getting the results, and I'm gonna reach my one bigger goal that I have recently in my mind. So I could say, start building your faith. It's really important. When you're getting started with something, you see that no one is supporting you, no one is there for you, you really need to have faith in yourself. You really need to have a confidence in yourself. Of course, the confidence doesn't happen with just the mindset. You need to take an action as well. So take a strong action until you build that confidence, until you build that belief in yourself. Having a belief is really important. And in the 2020, I was struggling with having a belief in myself. I wasn't really confident. I wasn't having that big belief. Now I have a big belief in myself. Now I have a confidence that it's possible. I am doing it. I'm getting the sales. I'm getting where I want to reach. So now I have the confidence, which I think that I need to practice much before getting started with my businesses. These are the things that I could do differently if I want to get started with my print-on-demand journey, with anything in the online space, with starting with the YouTube channel. Hopefully this video will really going to help you if you're also getting started with your own online journey, online print-on-demand journey, or a YouTube channel, whatever it is. These are some key takeaways that I'm going to take from my own journey, and if I want to get started with again, I would incorporate them on the day one itself. Or in fact, I would do it 15 days prior to getting started with something so that I can prep myself for that thing. It will going to help you. Do let me know your own thoughts and comments in the comment section below, and if you want to share your own views about what you would do differently if you want to get started with that, I would really love to hear from you in the comment section below. Thank you so much for tuning in today's video, guys. See you for the next time. Take care. Bye, guys.